Okay, it's Saturday. I have a little time to spare today, so I'm going to try and get the headers off and today, and then Sunday try and get at least one of them wrapped. It's likely, we'll see how tomorrow goes. I've already got one thing lined up that I didn't have yesterday, so it's one of those things where you just have to see how it goes, I guess. Anyway. I don't know if anybody really needs to see me take this off, but I think I'll go ahead and film it anyway. I can always remove it later, I guess. Anyway, we start with that bolt. And so in my case, on this Mac exhaust, it's a 13 millimeter on top and a 12 down below. And the thing is, I'm not sure how long I'm going to have this exhaust on here. At least another year, but I'm hoping next winter, if all goes well. If all goes well, I don't even need these gloves really. I can just take them off, but oh well. I want to get a Yokoshima exhaust. I think that's what it's pronounced. I don't know. I'll try and find a picture of it on a 550, or at least a picture of it, and insert it right about here. Alright, I think that's loose enough. It doesn't have to be super loose. And that's good. I don't think I need to go any looser than that. So now, whoops. You okay? Alright, so now the headers. Now, these are not just for display, if you've never seen these before. These are actually purposeful. I think that's the word. It takes two 10 millimeter bolts on either side. And doesn't take much to get them off if you've had them off before. These were super rusted when I got the bike. And but it was easy to get them off because I hit them with some PB blaster and transmission fluid, combination of the two, and I just let it sit for like a week, and I was able to slowly back them off little by little. And I'd back them off until they bind, then I'd go forward, back them off till they bind, go forward, and it worked. And I got a couple of washers here. So two 10 millimeter bolts, two lock washers. Then there's this piece, which I'll just slide down here. And then in here, there are two flanges. And that's what this pushes against. Pushes against these flanges, which pushes the exhaust into a crush washer. I'm not sure that's the best design personally, but that's what they chose. Now, I have to figure out how far up I can wrap the exhaust. I want it to go underneath this, but I can't go too far, or I'll have trouble. Yeah, I'll have trouble with it. So basically I need enough. I can't start it before here. I can't start it before this flange, because then the flanges won't sit right. And I have to leave just enough so that this can go on, and as it is, it's going to be tight, going over the wrap. The gap here around this holder and the pipe is enough that it'll accommodate the wrap, but it's going to be kind of tight. But it'll work. It'll be fine. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, that said, I think what I'll do. See if I can mark this with a marker here. If this works. Yeah. Okay. So that'll be where I start the exhaust wrap. It'll be close enough to the engine that you won't notice the gap, and it'll look like it continues on, you know what I'm saying? So basically here, right there, where that mark is. So I'll take everything off, measure this, and that's where I'll put all of them, because they're all going to be the same size. So that's one. Moving on. Now at this point the crush washers are pretty useless. I could go ahead and reuse them if I just snug these bolts up a little tighter than they were. But given the fact that it's only a couple of dollars for the new ones, I think I'll probably just go new, assuming I can still get them. I think I can. And there we go. Get out of there, you. And again, a couple of washers, so I gotta hope I don't lose them. Ah, there's one. It's not where I wanted it to go, but it made it. And there's the other. And I'm gonna keep these bolts together in the order I take them off. I don't think it matters, to be honest, but it wouldn't hurt. See, in this one, this is the piece that came off. So there's two of these, one on top, one on the bottom, and that this thing here, if I can get it, this thing pushes against here, this lip. See if I can show that. Pushes against this lip, forcing this part into the motor, crushing the gasket. So this doesn't actually crush the gasket, the exhaust does. I don't know how. See, that one's the other side stuck. So. There you go. And it's about 50 degrees out today, so if you live in north of the Mason-Dixon line, you know how odd it is for it to be almost 50 on not quite the middle of February. We're enjoying it, I'll tell you that much. I spent most of my morning clearing out the snow that piled up, almost 2 feet of snow that piled up earlier a couple days ago, and just making room for garbage cans and whatnot. There we go. I'm going to take these gloves off. I really don't need them, and they're just getting in the way. There we go. There's that one. Alright. Now this is likely going to be a two-parter because it's going to be more than the 15 minutes. So, maybe even a 3. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. No, at this point I really need a dead blow hammer for this part, and I can't find mine. So the question is, how do I go about getting this off of here without chewing up my paint? Just like that, I guess. So yeah, this is going to be way more than 15 minutes, and yeah, I know I could verify the account and my account and upload longer videos, but I'm not giving Google my home number, and I don't have a cell phone. The only cell phone, I mean I have one, but it belongs to the company I work for, so I'm not giving them that one. So used to be just uploading a number of videos would get you there, but nowadays they want your phone number for everything. you want your phone number for everything, and come on. Come on. See, this is the part without a dead blow. That's gonna cause me grief here. I'm gonna have to take that off, I think. It's just not. It keeps binding up. I was gonna paint the exhaust. There we go. Oh, see, there's one of the copper washers. It used to be copper. I don't know. Yeah, I can't even reuse these. These are toast. There's no reusing that. So, and the others are stuck in here now, so I'll have to get a screwdriver and a pair of pliers and get those out. Alright, it's pretty much out. So I'm gonna wrestle with this, get it out of the collector, and I'll be back.